and welcome to a Pair of Dice Lost podcasting channel. My name is Brendan, my pronouns are he, him, and I'll be your storyteller for this game about living gods on the wrong side of the law. Joining me for this game is...
Hey there, guys. My name is Tyler. Pronouns are he, him. I'm going to be playing Riki, the fire-aspected street exorcist.
Hi, everybody. My name's Christina. I will be playing Elion. My pronouns are she, her, and Elion's pronouns are they, them. They are a water-aspected investigator.
Hi, everyone. My name's Cody. Pronouns are he, they, and I play Devine, the air-aspected shady businessman.
Hi, my name is Britt, and my pronouns are she and her. I play a wood aspect named Rush Ferris, who has a ferret familiar named Zeke. Together, they specialize in archery, larceny, and dance.
Hi, I'm Michaela, she, her, and I'll be playing Tirali of House Regara, an Earth-aspected leader of a small military force known as the Tyrants, who cooks the books for the gang.
And this is Exalted, like a dragon-blooded. Act 3, 100 Kingdoms, 100 Heresies. All right, so as the last time that we left off, the enemies had not yet gone, because you all are just, I don't want to say hoarding all that initiative, but oh god, unless of course they pull something out of their ass here and roll really well in the next 3 rolls, it's not going to be looking good for any of these guys.
Yeah, this is the most initiative I've ever had.
I'm not really even getting my initiative very high. I'm just stopping this big motherfucker from bothering anybody else.
And that's what's important.
Yeah.
Because this big motherfucker will bother other people, and it will be bad.
Yeah.
So, speaking of the big motherfucker, Naman Kane is up next at Initiative 8. Let me see if luckily everything's saved here, so does he have enough initiative to do this? Yes. Yes, he does. Okay. This is gonna get fun. He is going to attack with, he is going to use, he kind of seeing his mentor get got by Elion, and knowing that he has one job in this world currently as prescribed to him by the Immaculate Order, and that is to take back the Beacon of Hope for the Immaculate Order. What my boy Kane is going to do is he is going to max out his the melee equivalent of Become the Hammer for his excellency.
Rude.
He is then going to use, so he's spending 5 motes, then another 3 for Force of the Mountain, which is going to give him more withering damage if he hits. So, and then he is going to spend a willpower, 6 initiative, and 10 motes. So he is using Hungry Earth Strike. What this is going to allow him to do is, if he hits, withering attacks are going to do double 8s in damage. And if he crashes someone, things are going to get very goofy.
What's my initiative at now?
Your initiative is currently a 13.
Okay.
So, if he hits, it's doable because he's maxing out his excellency, and the Force of the Mountain gives him a +5 on raw withering damage. So that's giving him, if he hits, he's getting an extra +5 damage, and then he gets to double 8s on all that damage.
Yeah.
Just for funsies, where's my initiative?
Your initiative is currently a 17. You have already gone this round. Obviously, I already stated that everyone else already went this round, or this current round. Anyway, so swinging with the Tetsubo that he has, he is going to be swinging at you, Riki, with 20 dice.
a lot.
It is a lot.
Okay.
I believe that he has to beat. So your Guardian Flame gives you a plus. It is doing it to defend other with a 5 defense, I believe. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Okay. And your regular defense is a 5?
My defense or my dodge?
Depends on which defend that you're doing. Are you? I guess the better question is: are you going to try and parry his incoming strike, or are you going to try and dodge it?
How do you parry?
You would use your weapon.
Yeah, but how do you?
I'm sorry. In your case, since you're a martial artist, you would use Become the Hammer, and it would be 2 motes would up it by 1. Same as with the dodge excellency. It's 2 motes ups it by 1.
So does the Guardian thing rely on my parry?
It does not. The Guardian thing has its own parry, and then for me to get past and hit you, I have to either go. I have to hit 5, and then I have to hit whatever your defense is.
Okay, I will parry. I mean, I will dodge.
Okay,
I think I have all my dodge stuff active from before.
I believe you do. Do you know what that would put you at?
I think most of the stuff that ups it is all reactive.
I believe that it is.
Yes. So everything I have now is just for taking the overflow, if there is any.
Okay, so he has to hit a 10 to even hit you.
Yep.
Which on 20 dice is doable.
Yeah, before I up anything, though.
Are you going to up anything? Because once I roll, it's in.
Okay, I can add successes reactively. I'll spend 4 motes and up my evasion by 2.
Okay, so then he has to hit a 12 to hit.
Correct.
You. Okay. He's taking a big risk on this, but if he hits, it'll be rough. Wow. On 20 dice, I got 5 successes.
Yeah.
Medicine roll.
You know what he is going to do, though?
What's he going to do?
He's going to hit your fucking Guardian Flame.
That's fine. He can do that. Now, he's attacking both me and the Guardian Flame, right?
He is so since that he hit the Guardian Flame's DC, or the Guardian Flame's defense, he is hitting the Guardian Flame and not you.
But he did miss me, though.
He does miss you, yes.
Okay, so because I have a thing for when he misses me, he takes wither damage.
Okay, how much does he take then?
I believe I have Flickering Candle Meditation up.
Mm-hmm.
So, because he missed me, I think he... that's not it. I lied.
I think...
it's Inverted Smoke Misdirection. That's what I have up. Which is actually... And then that actually stays up, I think...
it is reflexive, so it just kind of goes when that you call it.
Oh, so I didn't activate that. So
correct.
Never mind.
Yeah, if it says, if the type, or if the duration says scene, then it stays up for the scene or round, but almost all dodge charms are like instant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he is then going to hit his big attack on the Guardian of Flame.
Mm-hmm.
Not the best thing, but
now it's gone.
If he can land 8 damage, yeah. Oh, let's see. This might have been what that you would have been hit with. So, yeah, that would have been rough on you, bud. So 15 withering damage goes to the Guardian of Flame, which only had 8 initiative, meaning that it hits the Tetsubo and there's like a clash and the thing kind of, I don't know, like pops out of existence, but it gives you just enough time to hop back and be out of his immediate striking range.
I do that. I kind of like pop back. I'm like, man, that would have sucked.
And you can see that he is just kind of like, he is like breathing very heavily as his earth anima flux is just going off as that like wind and sand and like bits of like stone are beginning to like whirl up around him and start striking at like incidental bits of scenery.
What is his initiative at now, Brendan?
It is currently at a 2.
Okay.
Next up is the Green Maws. All of the fun little those goofy plant guys that were hiding in plain sight. As that they are a battle group, when that they attack, they are going to attack everyone. They're going to come in and start whipping around with their tails or with their vines. They are all rolling 13 dice. Would any of you like to spend motes to try to dodge whatever that they're going to hit you with?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me pull up my dodge charm here.
How much damage do these guys do again?
So they are only going to do withering damage this turn to all of you, but if that they can get you into crash, a battle group becomes very deadly. If that they hit with the tail slam, they would be rolling 20 dice in damage. But that is withering damage.
So I know I had some stuff up already, like Aura of Invulnerability.
Yes, you did have Aura of Invulnerability.
Can't we use a willpower to raise our evasion by 1?
You can.
So Soak it just takes it off the top of the damage they do, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is exactly what it does.
Cool.
Soak would whatever that your soak is going to reduce the raw amount of dice that I'm rolling.
Alright, so I'm gonna use a willpower and 2 motes to up my evasion from 5 to 8.
Okay.
I'm going to be using a willpower and 4 motes to bring my evasion up to 8.
Can these guys take withering damage?
They actually do not take withering damage. They take damage. Whatever that you do to them, they take damage because they're a battle group.
Okay. I'll just spend 3 motes and use Ember Mid Smoke Misdirection, so I get +1 evasion. And if they miss, they take damage.
Okay.
Oh, I have a question. What's their initiative?
Their initiative is currently a 7.
Okay, thank you.
If I can stunt this, which I know the answer is yes. As the green malls close in, Devine's going to kind of juggle himself with his dice, throwing them out in the air and jumping from die to die, closing the gap even further between him and Octal Nun.
Okay. I'll give you the stunt, though I'm not going to have you actually move a range man forward.
Yeah, no. I just wanted to keep some stunts in combat.
Yeah. I will give you the. I'll give you a 1 for that. So up your evasion by 1.
1 willpower to that adds to my evasion, correct?
Yes, it will up it by 1.
And then 3 motes to use Ember Mid Smoke Misdirection to add another 1.
Okay.
Bringing my evasion to a 7.
Okay.
And if they miss or have a successful dodge, they take withering damage.
Okay. So it sounds like I got 7s, 8s, and I think a 9 from Cody currently. And Tirali, are you doing anything for upping your evasion, or are you just gonna see what they can do to you?
Trolley doesn't move, she soaks.
Fair enough. Okay.
Hey, Brendan.
Yes.
Also, don't forget, for each round, anyone that I damage takes the poison damage.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember which people that you've damaged?
Well,
I mean, obviously you damaged the person who was...
Yeah, I think, I don't remember if I did anything to the green malls or not, but if I didn't, then it was just the person that Elian killed.
I think it's just the person
then
that...
it would have been the green malls too.
I think that it's just the person that Elian killed. Also, the green maws are a battle group, so I'm not sure how that the poison would work on them.
What are they taking poison for?
My wood aspect anima flux.
Oh, yeah, mine is full tilt.
Since they are green maws are wood aspected elementals, they actually would take no damage from that.
That's dumb but understandable.
I need to see what mine does.
Oh, Brenda, I found it.
Totes at full animal banner.
Hey, Brendan. I found the thing I thought that I had but forgot about. I add Coiling Dragon Dance up for the battle, so I should have one more initiative because I dodged a withering attack.
Okay.
And so what I'm going to do is the Threshold Warning Stance. 4 motes, which should give me 2 additional points, which will put me at 7. And then depending on what they miss me by, I've got Firecracker, Hoppy, and Bang. But for now, I'm just going to bump it to 7.
Okay, sounds good. So then the minimum that I got to hit is 7 to hit any of you. Let's see what I get. Damn. I think that I hit everyone.
Wow.
Couldn't have fucking had that when I was with my big martial arts guy, but no.
Nope.
Okay,
So, funny story about that. I do not want to get hit. I want to see if I have anything that is bullshit for me. So I know I have
anything that lets you roll it post roll.
Yep, I'm just double checking because I know I have something for bonfire anima.
I do too,
but I don't the conditions on that.
When can reflexive things be used, Brendan?
Anytime.
Interesting. And if they meet my evasion, do they still hit me?
If they meet your evasion, they do still hit you.
Okay.
They just don't have any overflow dice.
That's fine.
Okay. So I'm going to just go down the list here because I believe that, again, I hit everyone. Britt, what is your soak?
My soak is 7.
Okay. This is the withering damage that they are doing to you. They are hitting you with 9 withering. Holy shit. To let you know, that is going to crash you.
Is it?
Yes, you just did a decisive attack, which put you at 3.
Oh, yeah.
So that brings you down to -6. Which means that if you have a charm that says that it is perilous, you cannot use it.
If I have a charm that says perilous, I cannot use it.
Correct. Okay. Perilous charms cannot be used while crashed.
Okay.
Now, they do not reap any initiative from this, and they do not do any actual health track damage to you all. However, if you do not recover from this before the next before their next turn, they will do health damage to you if they attack again.
Okay.
Chris, what is your soak?
I mean, I can increase it. That's what I'm looking at right now because the bonfire has to have a lower initiative. The one I was looking at. Currently, my natural soak is 5, but I have stuff. That's what I'm trying to look for right now. Let's see. So, activating this charm immediately grants essence divided by 2 additional smoke, which increases by +1 per turn. Blah 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 blah. 7. Sorry, I have a lot of weird to look through. Can you come back to me? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Cody, what is your soak?
Yeah. How do you determine soak again?
Stamina plus the armor that you're wearing, and then sometimes resistance charms or other or martial arts charms will up it.
Dope. I'm gonna spend 4 motes to make my soak 8 as Devine flashes his skin into impervious skin of stone.
Okay. That means I'm only rolling 12 dice instead of 20.
Gross.
6, which is going to reduce Divine's initiative from 36 to 31.
Oh no.
Torelli, what is your soak?
13.
Jesus!
Can't touch this. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah.
Wow. They really cannot touch this. They deal 1 whole initiative damage to Torelli, bringing Torelli down to a 16.
Damn. I should have used Bonfire Shadow Evasion.
Does it have a lower initiative than you? Because that's the only reason you can use it, apparently.
Oh wait, no, because I had a 3. Never mind.
Yeah, that's why I thought I could use. That's why I had to look. I was like, oh, this is for an enemy that has a lower initiative than me. Never mind.
I could have used Coiling Dragon Dance though. But
Listen, at some point I was going to start rolling well. I just didn't anticipate it being the battle group of all things. Okay. Tyler, what is your soak?
Brendan, you crack the code. You hit the dodge tank. It's a modest 17.
God.
Right, because you have that I use my charisma to up my soak.
And I add my evasion to my soak.
Right.
Yep.
I'm rolling 3 whole dice on you, bud.
Yep. Let me know if you do any damage.
That's 2 withering.
Taking it to the temp.
Wait, what?
Oh. It doesn't actually do damage. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. It's just there.
I'm at 12.
You are now at 12 initiative. Yeah, they can't do any damage to you unless, of course, that you're in crash.
Like me.
Like Brit. Brit's in danger.
I'm in danger. I'm at -6, you said?
Yes. And then once that Chris has her charms figured out for
I found one of them.
Okay.
It's Impervious Skin of Stone.
Okay.
Which doubles my stamina to determine natural soak against a single withering attack. So my natural soak right now is currently a 10.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Oh, I forgot I had that too. Fuck. Okay.
And I know I have one more soak. I think it's in my martial art. That's what I was looking for. But I have a lot to read in my martial arts, unfortunately.
I have actually been over your martial art a couple more times. So I will also...
I can do Spiral Essence Waves. It would increase my soak by another 2. So I'd be at 12 soak.
Hell yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm blowing a lot of motes. I'm going to be very mote deprived, but my soak is 12, and then it's going to increase by additional 1 per turn to a max of my intelligence, which is 5. So I have 12 right now. 12 soak.
Okay. So then they are only rolling 8, so let's see if they can crash you as well.
They don't have to roll a lot, unfortunately.
5, so that takes you down into -2 initiative.
We'll just crash together.
It's fine.
The couple that crashes together stays together.
The couple that crashes someone's body into the water crashes together.
We crash in more ways than one.
And then finally, wrapping up this round, finally, is the corpulent form of Hogtel Nun in his palanquin, carried currently by only 3. What is the phrase? It's not concubine. Eunuch. Currently carried by only 3 eunuchs. Because he used the other one like the Spirit Flame Guardian. Because he is a monster. He is completely morally bankrupt. He is going to blow his he is going to max out his occult excellency. To try and make a shape sorcery roll. And he is also going to spend another willpower to give himself an automatic success, as he is trying to finish casting Unslakable Thirst of the Devil Maw. He currently has 7 sorceress motes. I went back and listened to that episode, so I know exactly what it is. He has to get 8 successes on this roll. No, he has to get 7 because he's spending the willpower for an automatic 1. If he does, this thing goes off.
What is he casting again?
Unslakable Thirst of the Devil Maw.
Right.
Are you? God damn. 6 successes.
That's fucking funny.
The spell is right there. It is right on the cusp of like being cast and going off. You can see this man's like palm as it is raised forward is opened up in this grimacing mouth that is beginning to suck all moisture from around it. But it's not happening just yet. Like the first bits of the spell are happening. And it doesn't go off yet. Like, I feel like that between like the 2 sorcerers that we have here, like you guys just see it and you're like, oh, big sigh of relief. Doesn't go off.
Get down, Mr. President. No bullet.
So, top of the round, everyone regens 5 motes. My dudes included.
5 motes all together, or do I have to pick one or the other?
5 motes all together.
How do you determine the health of a battle unit, Brendan?
It is their magnitude. These guys are currently a little bit under half.
Okay.
Essentially, they had 18 HP, and every time that you deal any kind of damage to them, withering or otherwise, it goes down.
Mm-hmm.
So, at the top of this round of combat is Devine with a fucking 31.
Dope. Devine, seeing that they are in dire straits, begins to charge his own laser as he moves around to the back of Nun's, what's it called?
Palanquin?
Palanquin?
Palanquin, however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah. That word. His pound. And he calls on the spirit of the score.
Yep.
To generate sorceress motes of his own. Banking the 5 dots of wealth that he has stored in his anima right now. That is in bonfire. Could be lost to the wind.
5 dots of resources, I believe.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Wealth is... I'm not sure if that wealth is a stat that's in Exalted, but it is a stat that's in fucking World of Darkness, and it's basically like, hey, you have more than 10 dots of resources. Have 1 wealth. Okay, so I did have you roll for that earlier because you are technically using it the correct way, though Devine does not know how. So to let people know, because this has kind of come up, and I'll be posting the sorceress initiations I've made custom for this game once that the game concludes. But Devine being being sorcerously initiated by Laughing Ragamuffin has a ability that he can use once per story, called, as he said before, the spirit of the score, where he can basically gamble on something that he is smuggling. Devine doesn't know that he's technically smuggling that money out that's in his anima. What he technically is, because that you guys had left Nexus through the correct and proper channels instead of jumping off the side. You guys basically would have gotten taxed to hell, and they were going to basically try and keep you there as slave labor because that's what fucking Nexus and the guild does. So technically, you are smuggling money that you shouldn't have, according to Nexus, out of Nexus.
Beautiful.
Cody, what are you currently at for Sorceress Motes?
I am currently at 1 for Sorceress Motes.
Okay, right, because you did just do that.
Yeah.
Okay. As that you kind of like try to do this, you can feel like in the back of your anima, like the heavy sound of like large tablets of silver kind of like being cracked. Roll me a single D10.
1.
Okay. I will let you know that assuming that you survive this this encounter, that resources 5 is actually a resources 4 now, as that Rags is taking his cut.
Dope. That 1, rolling a 1 for the first time ever, has benefited me.
And he will give you 8 sorceress motes for the for that one. So now you are at 9, and you still have a turn to do because that's not an action.
Yeah. Yeah, so after that, Devine's going to like grab onto the back of the palanquin and holding his wrist out with a open palm, like point blank at Hoctel's face. He's gonna say, "You know what Rags always said: don't start none, won't be none." And then continue to gather my sorceress motes as I pump 6 motes into the excellency to give me 6 extra dice and a willpower to give me an auto success.
Okay, so you are currently at 9 sorceress motes. You need, for this to go off, you need to roll. You need to have a total of 6 successes for this to go off.
What you casting, bud?
Oh, you'll see. All right. So it's occult plus
intelligence, I believe.
Intelligence. The excellency doubles 9s, right? Or does it reroll non-1s?
Occult excellency. Add bonus dice to an occult roll for 1 mote each. Each 10 re-rolls a non-1 failed die.
That's it.
Oh. You know what? Fuck it. I didn't read that properly, so it's on me. I technically got a 10 on his.
You didn't re-roll one of them?
I did not re-roll one of them. But that's on me. Yeah, I think that goes off.
Let me re-roll 2 of my non-ones, or let me roll 2 more dice real quick. I don't know how many sorceress motes I'm going to need after this.
So 13 successes on that roll. You only needed 7.
So as I was saying, Devine putting his palm practically to Hogtel's forehead says, "You know what Regs always says: don't start none, won't be none," and cast Obsidian Butterflies.
Okay. Considering the size of the boat, I believe that you are actually going to be striking everyone, including the Pain as well as the Green Maws. It does specifically say the death of Obsidian Butterflies only strikes enemies. So as opposed to Unslakable Maw of the Demon whatever, that does not clarify that. So, you guys are all good.
Yeah.
So, Cody, now you're going to be rolling Perception and Occult as an undodgeable decisive attack.
3 successes.
Did you? Did you want to pump that at all?
What would I pump it with?
Intelligence and occult. So with the occult,
any of the
excellency?
occult shit.
Yeah. And you know what? For also like for just re-roll the whole thing for giving me the cool description because I should have given this to you before. For the cool one-liner and like doing the thing, I will give you a 2-dot stunt, so 2 extra dice, auto success, and regain a willpower. Should have done that from the beginning.
Yeah, so I'm going to use 5 for the excellency again, for the occult excellency.
Okay.
10 successes.
Okay. You are going to hit everyone. Let's see what the damage on that would be. Attack deals raw damage equal to the sorcerer's essence plus extra successes, or essence plus occult plus extra successes. Okay, so on 10 successes against none, you are, well, it's undodgeable, and he does not have a parry score because he does not have a weapon to parry that with. So it is a 0. So you are dealing essence plus 10 against him. Against Kane, you are dealing essence plus 3 damage. And against the Green Maws, you are dealing essence plus 9 damage.
You said Kane was essence plus 3?
Yes.
And the Green Malls are essence plus occult plus 9.
Yep. Yeah, essence plus occult plus 9.
All right, so 7 on none, 2 on Kane, and 11 on the Green Malls.
Cody, I'm going to let you know this right now. You do, in fact, take out both Hogtel Nun and the Green Maws. What does this look like?
Fuck them.
This looks like, at first, you don't really see anything because it's skin-to-skin contact, but a cone of black glass butterflies spew out of Hogtel Nun's opulent stomach, spewing across the Green Mai's viney bodies, ripping them to shreds, and tossing what liquid was being condensed out of their bodies just into the air in a soft green mist.
Gross.
Hey, yo, he's pink mist.
Nice. Very nice, Cody. So, with Hogtel Nun defeated, and the Green Maws defeated as well, the only target here is Naman King. Instead of, unless of course you guys wanted to like go back and forth, I don't think that this one Dragon-Blooded is going to be able to take on the 5 of you. My question is, if that he asks to leave the fight, like if he goes, whoa, this is clearly not in my favor, will you guys let him, or are you guys going to just like gank him?
Hey, Brendan, I have a question for your question.
Yeah, sure thing.
Does he seem to have any artifacts on him?
That Tetsubo that he's wielding, yes.
Okay, yeah, let's RP this out.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Seeing the blood spray and everything, and the Green Maws just get, well, green misted after a bunch of pink mist is there. Kane looks around and goes, I know when I'm bested. There's no way that I can take on the 5. And he just kind of looks to Riki and goes, you still need to bring that artifact back, but I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. I was just here to help with a troop transport.
You know, funny you should mention that guy. Drop all your shit and you can go. As I hold the artifact in his head. You don't get to come after me and mine without just walk off scot-free. Drop your shit and walk back like a fucking dog. Then you can go.
He looks to you. He looks at the staff. And you see him kind of like formulate it in his head, like, what am I going to do? And then he just kind of he nods to you and he goes, "Give me a moment." And he sets the Tetsubo down in front of you. And you can see, like, for a moment, it's like kind of like glowing with his own anima banner around it. And then you see him kind of like concentrate and like crush something in his hands. And like you can feel that the attunement is lost on that item.
Okay. Pause. I just had a thought. Sorry.
Okay.
With what I know about artifacts and the Immaculate Order, do these items or weapons like normally choose their owner?
No,
not normally. So he was just
not
given
normally.
this.
You are given this. It is sometimes you make it, but yours is a unique artifact in that it did choose its owner. Normally, artifacts do not get a choice in it.
I see. Okay.
A good example of this is that Brit's artifact, while technically a higher artifact rating, did not choose her. Yours specifically has like links back to the Immaculate Order and went, "Oh, this guy will spread hope. We're going to go with him."
Yeah. Okay. I will let him continue then.
You see him like, unless of course that anyone does something to stop him, he begins undoing leathers on his side and literally begins removing his heavy jade plate artifact armor.
I am going to kind of look back to see what all the others kind of if anyone has anything to say about it. But yeah.
Before he goes, I'm gonna gather the sorceress motes. You ain't gonna say Ricky's name again, and cast the
No.
on him.
No. Let them have it. Let them know it was me. I want them to know. That's fine. What do you do? What you want to do?
He can only use your sober cat.
Ooh,
he's not gonna disrespect you.
Ooh, that's good. My man said, "Keep my homie's name out your mouth."
I'm going to assume that, considering that it takes literal minutes for him to take his armor off and like do all this, that you have enough time to
have enough 6-second rounds to get 15 motes.
Yeah, you're going to have enough time to do the thing. He kind of feels it, and he looks to Riki and goes, "Sir, I do not know when. I cannot tell you where, but at one point, we are going to come back for the Beacon of Hope."
I didn't take nothing from nobody, guy. It chose me, and you all know that. But do what you gotta do. Good luck to you. You'll fucking need it.
He nods to you and goes, "This was not conveyed to me in the mission briefing. I was told that you had stolen it." He gives a polite bow to you. "I will take your words into consideration. If the Beacon of Hope chose you, then it clearly has a reason." And this man is now basically in his underwear in front of you all. He is a very buff guy. He probably, like, if you put Terali and him next to each other, they're probably just like, they could just flex off at each other.
Where'd you get your club from?
I was gifted that by my great-grandmother when I told her that I was going to take my vows.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm gonna like insight check that.
Okay.
I don't really have the stuff to pump into it. I'm running kind of low, and I don't feel like I don't care enough to pump into it, but just an offhanded read. Since we're kind of here talking to him for a little bit, just to see if he's trying to make Riki feel guilty, or not.
Nah, it makes perfect sense that the bad guy's grandma would give him a weapon to kill one of us.
I will let you know, Chris, his guile is a 3, so you got to get a 3 or above.
I will throw one willpower in there just because I have so flippin' many.
Do we gain any willpower back when we gain essence back, or no?
No.
Okay.
You only gain willpower back from having a good night's rest or stunting.
Just making sure. I don't want anything to do with the dude.
7.
I'll handle it.
I apparently could tell, I guess.
Yes, you could. All right. So, to answer your question, Elian, he is not doing this to be sneaky or to make Riki feel bad. He is just answering the question. One of his intimacies, not that I think that you guys are really ever going to see this character again, unless, of course, you guys really want to and thought that he was a cool guy. One of his intimacies is, I will always be truthful.
So I'm just gonna kind of look at him and study him as he's talking to everybody. Give a little nod. He's not lying. In fact, he's not a liar, as far as I can tell. Or
Riki kind of
doesn't want
sighs
to lie.
and squats down and tries to lift up the Tetsubo.
It weighs a minimum of 2 tons.
Can I lift it though?
If you attune to it, yes, or if or you would have to roll a strength plus athletics roll. It is heavy.
I'll roll.
Okay.
What do I need to succeed?
It is a minimum of 5.
Okay. And I want to stunt this if I may. Riki's
Sure
gonna like squat down and try to use leverage to like dig one into the Tetsubo into the ground to kind of like leverage it up to take some of the weight off, and notably is purposefully not attuning to it.
All right. And I also know that you have donkulous strength anyway, so
It's okay. My strength is 4.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you had a 5.
No, I have 5 in stamina and dexterity.
Oh, okay.
So I will be rolling 8 dice total, unless I stunted that.
No, you. I'll give you an extra 2 dice for that.
Okay. Wow. 1 success. Holy shit.
But wait.
Good job.
That is.
I could try to pick it up for my friend.
I'm just gonna... okay, full disclosure. I'm not gonna take the guy's great-grandma's weapon. I'm gonna give it back to him. We're keeping the armor and all this other shit, though.
Okay. You go to lift it up, and Riki, you take a single bashing damage as you pull something in your back.
Okay.
Dude, you actually did botch on that.
I know.
You go to
I know.
You take a whole single bash.
And he's gonna do the thing where he like puts his hand behind his fucking back and goes, fucking. Take your fucking club back, man. I'm not gonna take your great grandma's shit. You're leaving the fucking armor though. No, I didn't steal from nobody.
Understandable. This is a trade. My life for a good artifact for yourself. I understand.
No.
The house.
Keep it. We're keeping your fucking armor though. That shit's clean.
That's what I was talking about. The armor.
Oh.
It is artifact armor.
Oh.
God damn.
Okay. Is the staff also an artifact?
The Tetsubo, yes, the Tetsubo is also an artifact.
Okay, now I feel better. Okay, fine. I'm not even gonna ask him where I got the armor from, so I don't get another sad story. The armor.
Dude, I will let you know, this guy is attuned to so much stuff that his personal pool at Essence 5 is a 6.
Yeah, dang.
God
Yeah.
damn.
But I'll let him keep the Tetsubo.
He attunes to the Tetsubo again and then swings it over his shoulder. With ease, and then looks you and just kind of goes, "The House of Naman thanks you." And he goes, "I will. One day we may meet on the field of battle again, but I will bring this news back to my cloister."
Yeah. Good luck with that.
And he goes and he jumps off the boat. Thank you for taking the time to enjoy our show. If you liked what you heard, why not leave a review or tell a friend about us? It helps get the good word out about the work we put into this show. If you wanted to ask us any questions, you can contact us through Twitter at apairofdicelost or email at apairofdicelost@gmail.com. The theme song for this game is Dragon Dance by Raphael Crux, used under a Creative Commons license. And for making it this far, I saw that cool thing you did, so have some stunt dice.